Hey guys, and Kensei here, and today I want to talk about if we are going to get the purple stone. Usually when they do purple stones, they usually come around when we have these big celebrations, and the latest one we got was during the worldwide campaign for both global and JP, and I would expect the JP purple stones to change a little bit of more of the list, because from the worldwide campaign, they added a few characters from the fifth year. From fifth year, they only had is the Monte Vegeta, the Goku Black, the Gohan, and the Broly in the Trunks. In the worldwide campaign, they added a couple more LRs, which is of course is the LR Mighty Mass, the Goku Super Saiyan 3, Bojack, and the Beerus, and the Bardock. So I do expect at least 5 more characters to be on the list, and I will go over which ones are going to be most likely and which is not going to be in the list. So here, and of course, we're going to discuss what is the better choice in the list to pick from your purple stones, because remember, usually if you want to buy the purple stones, you got to buy it 3 times, but we're going to go over which ones are most likely going to happen. And I do think let me put a Kalifa at the end, because I don't think they're going to be in there, but there's a high possibility chance that they can be in the list. But here, I would definitely say that Baby is going to be in the list, because remember, they came in 4th year, and I would expect the Baby to come in the list, and he's a good choice. If you don't have a good giant ape or giant form units, definitely he's a really good pick. But let's say if you don't have let's say, to be honest, if this list right here, I would say Bojack seems like the better unit out of all of these units here. I thought Trunks seems okay, Gohan is kind of fodder, but yeah, I think Bojack seems like the better unit. But let's say if you do have this Baby, then I'll definitely say pick up a copy of Bojack, because he's going to get a really good buff on global. But if you're on JP, he's going to work well along with the Dokkan Fest Bojack, so that's really good. But other than that, a Baby is going to be really good too as well, a pick for your purple stone. Other one I could definitely see is the other units for the trio, which is the Goku GT, Pan GT, and Trunks GT. GT, my bad. So I can definitely see these guys come into as well, along with the Baby as well, because remember, these are the monotype leaders. I think it was like Key plus 4 monotype leaders. So I can definitely see us getting at least 4 or 5 of the category LRs, which is of course is the artificial life forms, so the Baby, and of course Dragon Ball Seekers. I mean, if you're a Fitbit player, well, I mean, if you're gonna buy him, I mean, you're not technically a Fitbit player, but if you are a player that spends a couple of dollars into the game, and you have a good, if you want to play around with the Dragon Ball Seekers category, I'll definitely say grab a copy of the GT Trio, because they're really good. Personally, me, I just pulled these guys during my ALR Swap banner, so I haven't got a chance to actually play around with this category. So once I will get these guys to their max links, I will do a showcase of me playing around with the Dragon Ball Seekers. But other than that, if you really want to play, if you really want to use this category, I definitely would say recommending getting a copy of the GT Trio. Another unit that could definitely come in the list is the LR Cell Physical, or Perfect Form Cell and Junior Cell, or the Cell Juniors, my bad. This guy's really good as well, a really good pick if you are a World Tournament player. He's a really good unit, but he's also a really good unit with the LR Cell, the Dokkan Fest one. He has Gentleman, Messenger Future, Big Bad Boss is a really good link here, shocking speed, Ultimate Life Forms, some Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power, and he's a good, and he's in also some good categories: Androids, Generation Boost, Time Travelers, Joining Forces, Artificial Life Forms, and Androids and Cell Saga. Like I said, if you are a player who loves Cell, or you are a World Tournament player, this guy is a solid option to pick up, so definitely pick him up. This is my favorite one. Hopefully this guy is in the list, because I really need him. Well, just because I love this transformation, is the LR God Goku. This guy is my #1 chase. I already got LR Goku on my global. now that I have him, he is my next target, is the Int LR God Goku. He has been avoiding me ever since he came out, so he's really good. He has a unique leader skill, which is Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans, Ki +4, HP attack and defense 130. Really unique. I think one of the like the good categories to combine into one. And then of course he regularly its attack and defense for 1 turn, causes causal damage to enemy, and of course for 3 turns. And then regular defense, kind of irrelevant. So that's, I mean, sure, but and also he's really good. Attack plus 70%, Ki +1 up to 5, which is a really good mechanic for an LR. Defense plus 11% up to 55% per Pure Saiyans and Hybrid Saiyans category allies self-excluded on the team, and it's a really good one here. A high chance of evading an enemy's attack, including super attack, which is really good for Pure Saiyans, Extreme SBR, through Battle Road, pretty much any event that pretty much allows you to dodge. And of course, he has this really good mechanic where he's performing a critical hit for 7 turns from a start turn. So this guy is going to do some good amount of damage, even though he's at 55%. So these guys, I would definitely say recommend of getting this guy instead of the other ones, because he's going to help out a lot in Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, and Goku family, and also the Kamehameha category. So definitely, I think he's like my number 1 pick, but I would say the other 2 might not come in the list, but let's see here. The other one is LR Full Power Frieza. Of course, he's the full power category, Ki +4, 130, and of course STR type, 100%. I mean, I have him already 2 dupes already. I mean, he's okay. He's not the greatest, but he's. I mean, if you really want to use a full power, like if you want to use a full Wicked Bloodline team, I guess he's a good pick for you. I mean, he's not like an all godly unit that they want in your team, but like let's say if like you're Koresh or people that who loves using the family, the Wicked Bloodline team, I mean, sure, pick him up as well. If he's like the only LR you're missing, I guess pick him up, but I would say he's not worthy of picking up, even though they have 50%, he'll do some damage, but I'll definitely say do not pick a copy of this guy. The other 2, I was considering that they might not come in the list, or the other one is the LR Kel and Kalifa. I mean, obviously these girls are way better than the Int LR God Goku because they're just disgusting. They can just attack multiple times. Of course, they join for this category 130. And also they can stack defense as well, and just they can just dodge, they can just tank. So these girls is a definitely must pick up as well. They're still really good, but they have gone down the list of the best LRs in the game, but they're still really good. I'll definitely say between the 2 of the God Goku and the Kalifa and Kel, I'll definitely say grab a copy of the girls instead, because they're just way better. And if you don't have them, just grab. Yeah, these girls are really good. I do have them at max links and only at 50%, and they're really good. So another one that I really consider that would not be in it, but if he is in it, I'll definitely say grab a copy of this Spirit Bomb Goku. He is really good. I'll definitely say the top priorities to get, if they are in the list of the Purple Stone for the LRs, I'll definitely say grab a copy of the girls, LR God Goku, and of course the Spirit Bomb Goku. This guy is really good. Of course, he raises defense for 1 turn, and then of course he lowers attack and defense, and also Seal Super Tank, which is really nice for Transfer Battle Road, AGL. And of course, he works along with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And of course, I think he has one of the best leader skills out of all of them, because of course, Super Saiyans is a really good category. I mean, his links are okay. I mean, they're pretty, it's what expected for a Super Saiyan a Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, and of course, Legendary Power. Legendary Power. Pure Saiyans, Movie Heroes, Goku's Family, Super Saiyans, Final Trump Card, and Connected Hopes. So, I'll definitely say out of the 3, I'll definitely say pick up a copy of this from Goku, just because he's really good. If you already have him, I'll definitely say grab a copy of the God Goku. If you already have these 2 already, I'll definitely say grab a copy of the Kel and Kalifa. And of course, if you already have these 3, you can go just free for all for all of these if you want to. I'll definitely say make sure to grab a copy of these girls, and also grab a copy of the Goku, and of course these from Goku. Other than that, if you have all of these LRs, if you have, let's say, all of these LRs, example, one copy of each, I guess you can pick one of the Dokkan Fest as well. I mean, honestly, a very good pick is of course the Int Kid Buu, FCR Janemba, because of course they got 3 ZAs. Another good pickup as well is the Physical Cooler, because he will definitely get his easy in the future, as long as with these Go Tanks, these Super Saiyan 4s, also the Int Janemba, the Int Gogeta as well. He's really good for his ZA. I'll definitely grab a copy of him. The Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku will definitely get an easy K. Also Vegeta as well. Out of all of them, I'll definitely say prioritize getting the Physical Vegeta Blue, because just because he's like the best EZA right at this moment. Until like, I'll definitely say probably the maybe Cooler might be throwing Vegeta Blue, but I doubt it. But I'll definitely prioritize getting a Vegeta Blue. And for the categories, let's say if you have all these guys rainbowed and all of them, for the categories, I don't know, man. It's pretty tough, man. I mean, they could potentially add a lot more category leaders skills to our units potentially. I don't know who exactly, but I mean, I could definitely go over and see who they could definitely bring in the list. But at the moment, I don't know for sure. I'll definitely say, I guess we can say grab a copy of Turles, but I don't know. I just, obviously you want to choose as an LR, of course. I mean, all of these, I mean, you can argue that Vegeta Blue is better than most of these LRs, of course, but like, if you have all these guys rainbowed, and if you have all these guys really Dokkan as rainbowed, obviously you want to go for an LR. And of course, if they are going to add the baby, the trio, the LR Cell, and of course the Frieza, and the girls, the LR Goku, and of course the Super Mom Goku, I'll definitely say the top priority is going to be this guy, LR Goku, and of course the Kalifa. But like I said, if you have all these three, I say just go for these ones that I just mentioned here: the baby, the trio, the Cell, and of course the Frieza. If you don't have them, I would assume you already have at least one copy of each, because I would assume you guys are summoned on the LR Swap banner for the New Year's, and you already picked up at least one copy, at least of these ones. But if you did not grab a copy, then I'll definitely say grab the from Goku, the LR Goku, and of course the LR Kalifa, just because they potentially could be in there. But I can definitely say, I don't think this guy will not be in it, but I mean, it's low chance that he could be in it, but I would definitely say with confidence that LR Goku will definitely be in it, along with these year 4 LRs, and of course the Cell and the Frieza. I don't know about these two, but if they are, like I said, just prioritize these top 3 units here. And other than that, I think that's about it for the Purple Stone list for LRs. Just like I said, the Dokkan Fest or whatever. I mean, most of you already have these guys already rainbowed. I mean, the worst one of all the list is actually STR Ultimate Gohan. He's pretty bad. Let's say do not grab a copy of him at all. But let's say if you don't have a copy of Vegeta Blue, the Rose, all these EZAs will definitely, I mean, besides Broly, he's not the greatest, so don't pick him at all. But if you don't have him, go ahead and pick him up and rainbow him. But out of all of these, definitely grab a copy of one each. And then of course, if you don't have all these, I guess grab what you don't have, or you're close to getting to rainbow status. But like I said, if you have all these rainbowed, definitely grab a copy of an LR. And for the best one, I would definitely say Bojack out of all these right here in the current list right now. But let's say if they do add these ones, once again, these 3 here. So all right, guys, other than that, I think that is my prediction for the Purple Stone list on the JP side. Other than that, I think I'll be getting a copy of the LR God Goku on my JP account, just because this guy is going to be working along in the Roma Gods team, because this guy is going to be working along well with the LR UI Goku and the Master UI Goku as well. So definitely grab a copy of him. But other than that, yeah, it just depends on you guys. So, all right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I just wanted a little discussion about for this purple stone thing, because I would assume we are definitely gonna get some purple stones. Because usually, whenever a big celebration happens, they usually give us these purple stones for sale, and you must, if you want to, you can get 3 of them, and also get a copy of an LR. But other than that, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. And if you do, please leave a like and also comment down below which one you don't have and which ones would you recommend getting first. And other than that, guys, I would see you next time. Peace.